Welcome to Seltzer Squad, the podcast about staying sober in the city, with your hosts, Kate Sander and Jess Valentine.
Jess, what's our number one piece of advice when people are getting sober?
Therapy.
So much therapy that I'm going to school to be a giver of therapy.
This is true.
BetterHelp reached out to partner with us at the Seltzer Squad to offer 10% off a monthly membership to BetterHelp.com.
What is BetterHelp.com?
BetterHelp is an online therapy platform that is for individuals, for couples. You take a short quiz, you get matched up with a mental health professional, and you, through the app, are able to video, or you can just message back and forth with a licensed professional to give you counseling and guidance on anything and everything that you're going through.
So how do our listeners use our code?
You just go to betterhelp.com/Seltzer Squad and you'll receive 10% off your first month.
Hey, Kate, what's another way that the squad can help support the podcast?
In addition to just listening or signing up to our Patreon, y'all can shop our online merch store, which has a variety of different sober treats, from mugs to sweatshirts to tanks and tees.
Everything.
All of our signature sayings are all over our sober merch. So visit seltzersquadshop.com and check it out.
Treat yourself to something sober while supporting the pod.
Hi, Kate.
Hello, Jessica. Happy
How are you?
holidays.
Happy holidays. They are upon us.
They are here.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's catch up. We haven't caught up
Let's
in a
catch
minute.
up. I was going to say, I feel like we haven't caught up in a minute, but I also feel like I don't have anything going on.
Like
Do you?
everything, nothing notable, but I feel definitely the stress of like the holiday season and work and school and
Mhm.
like all of that stuff, but nothing notable. I'm not in like great spirits, but I'm okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just feel like stressed.
I'm
with
in
time and
indifferent
stuff.
spirits.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. I'm not like stressed, but I'm not like, I don't know. Do you want to do a holidays episode, or should we talk about the holidays here?
Well, tell me what you did for Thanksgiving. We can talk about our Christmas plans. Like, how did your Thanksgiving go? You told us what you were gonna do.
I just went to my mom's.
Yeah.
It was really mellow. Like, really, nothing exciting happened. What did you do?
We went to a little restaurant in Greenwich Village, and it was lovely. We had like a great time, and it made me think about the episode where we talked about like going out and like getting dressed and going out and like how we missed it. And we walked in, and the whole restaurant like already had garland and like lights, and they didn't have like
so
full blown
cute.
like Christmas decorations up, but it felt like,
Sure.
I was telling TJ, like it felt like being
Festive.
in like a holiday romantic comedy, kind of. Like, it was
I
so
love
cute in there,
that.
and the food was delicious, and we had like
What restaurant?
it's called, oh God, what's it called? Rosemary's? Rosemary's.
Oh, I don't know
I would
it.
highly
That's
recommend
so
anybody
cute,
to
though.
go. And we had a prefix meal, so it was a 4-course meal and dessert. Maybe that was one. I don't remember. They had really good mocktails, and so
that's
one of
good.
TJ's really good friends she's the manager, so she was actually working that night. So
Oh,
she got
okay.
us like a great little booth, so we could see the whole restaurant. And she had like a non-alcoholic rep had dropped off some like fake spirits or whatever, like a canned fake spirit.
cool.
So she saved them for me. So
Oh,
I had
that's
like
so
these cute
sweet.
little cans to drink, and one was like gin-ish, so it was like juniper, and then the other one was a Paloma inspired drink, which I don't think I've actually ever had a Paloma, so I
I
don't
think
know
it's
what it's.
tequila and grapefruit juice.
Yeah, it
if
was
I'm not
citrusy,
mistaken.
and that one was really. I didn't really like the juniper one, but I liked the fake Paloma, and yeah, we had like a great
That's
time.
so cute.
And it was nice out on Thanksgiving. Like, it was kind of warm, so then we walked around afterwards and just kind of had like I said to him, like, are we like people that go out to eat on holiday people? Because usually we've never really been those kind of people, but
It's nice because you
It
don't
was
have to clean
lovely.
up or
No.
anything like that.
like everyone's in a good mood, and like the servers are nice. So yeah, the whole thing was great. So we had a great Thanksgiving. There was no prep for us. And then TJ, we were supposed to go to like a Friendsgiving with some of his other buds, and I ended up having like so much homework to do that I was like, you go, I'm just gonna like have some alone time and get some homework done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I've definitely been feeling the finals stress for sure for school. There's been a lot going on.
When are your finals?
So I have in the next couple of weeks, it's like a culmination of like papers and tests and all these like assessments and stuff that are due. So the next couple of weeks are not going to be that fun. The last couple of weeks haven't been that fun either. But I will be done with school.
Do you get to
in 2
go on
weeks.
like winter vacation?
Yeah, we have like a month
Okay.
off. So I'm looking forward to that.
Okay. Yeah, that would be nice for you.
Yeah, and I haven't been in the Christmas spirit at all. But the other day, he like got out our little. We have like a tiny box of decorations with like a little tree, and we set that up. And I was like kind of in a bad mood. And
Oh no.
then this weekend, I finally got to talk to my older sister. Like we don't have a ton of time to connect because she like when I'm free is usually when she's busy with the kids stuff. So
Of
we
course.
connected over the weekend, and I got to FaceTime with both of my nieces, and it just like put me
How
back
old are
into-
they?
One's 10 and one is 5. And so just
Oh,
talking
those
to
are
them
good
was
Christmas ages.
yeah. And so I was talking to them about what they wanted for Christmas, and it kind of put me back into the spirit of things.
That's good.
Yeah.
We put our tree up early because Cameron was leaving. She's been gone now for like 3 weeks, I think.
Okay.
She was only gonna go for 2 weeks. Actually, it was like a little less than 2 weeks, but she's dealing with like kind of like a hoarding situation. So basically, she's just been working. She hasn't even gone to the beach, even though she was in Hawaii. So she was like, I really love to spend some more time because I haven't been able to like spend any quality time with my mom. So she ended up extending her trip by a week. So basically she's been gone. We put the tree up before she left just so we could like do that together. And then she gets back, and then like a week later we leave for Christmas. So
not gonna get to enjoy it that much.
not the tree, but the puppy has been chewing the lights off of the tree anyway. So it's just like been chaotic. I put the baby gates around the tree, so it looks really stupid. But yeah, I'm gonna go to my mom's, I think next weekend. Yeah, next weekend to do Christmas early with my family. And then we are going to Washington State, like right outside of Portland, Oregon, for Christmas with Cam's family. So then we'll be bringing our presents to each other out there. So it should be interesting. Last year I was in Hawaii for Christmas, so it was not a white Christmas at all. It did not feel like Christmas. So the good thing is, I think this year will feel a little, at least weather-wise, it will feel Christmassy, you know?
It's weird because we haven't had any snow also.
It snowed twice, but
Here?
yeah.
When?
But like, no, but like flurries for like a few minutes and then nothing. And I only know this because I was driving both times. It like, I was like, holy shit, it's snowing right now. And then it turned into hail and then it just stopped.
Yeah.
It was like 10 minutes, like, and then it was done. But yeah, we haven't had any snow. And I guess it's December. That's weird.
Like not
I mean,
even
I'm
one
happy.
where it like snows then goes away, you know?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm happy because I hate dealing with the snow, but it's also sad because, global warming.
Yeah. Yeah. You want like a
Climate
little, you
change.
want like a dusting for Christmas. So maybe we'll
Yeah.
see.
It's weird because I feel like, I mean, obviously for you too, because you were in North Dakota, but like when I was a kid, it was always snow on the ground for Christmas. There like never wasn't snow. So it's weird because I feel like as an adult, as like the seasons have been like changing, we just really haven't had any like white Christmases.
I know.
But yeah, I definitely don't feel like I've been in the Christmas spirit. Like I feel like I'm usually listening to
I meant to tell
Unicorn
you,
Kisses.
they have they have some of the holiday edition Polars. I'm showing Jess a baby can of Polar
Those are
Unicorn
my favorite.
Kisses. We went food shopping last night, and they have all of the like holiday ones. in like these little
Those are the
baby
best.
packs. So
Those are
that
my
was one holiday
absolute
thing.
favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
I
was
just feel like
telling
I'm usually
TJ
listening to Christmas albums.
Yeah, started listening to Christmas music, and I grew up getting the Coca-Cola in a bottle. Remember, like the Santa packs and like
Mhm.
all this.
Yeah.
So they have that now. So I think I'm going to treat myself to some like holiday Diet Cokes or something. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there slowly
I'm
but
on
surely.
Amazon.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking right now
Yeah,
for the
they have the
unicorn
baby
kisses.
unicorn kisses in the mini can. So
It's $31 for a pack of 24. That's not terrible.
yikes.
Or $21 for the variety pack
Oh, yeah.
for 24. I guess that's not really bad.
Once a year,
but-
you know.
I don't know.
That's
I
fun.
fucking love unicorn kisses.
Yeah.
I want to have those like always.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the right amount of seltzer.
Mm-hmm.
I know it sounds so stupid, but like it really is the right amount of like drink that somebody needs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Stupid.
Yeah.
What about New Year's? Are you doing anything for New Year's?
So I connected with my sister-in-law, whom like I haven't really talked to in a while either, TJ's little sister. And I was
Okay.
just like telling her, I don't know if anybody else
Where
feels
does
this
she
way.
live now?
She still lives in Jersey. She's just like further out. She's near the Delaware River now.
Okay.
And I don't know if anyone feels this way, but I feel like I haven't had any like connection, like hanging out with friends and having like, connection. And I called her because we hadn't talked in a really long time.
And you guys are pretty tight.
Yeah. And in the morning she answered and I was like, oh my God, I didn't think she was going to pick up. And we just kind of got to like catching up. And I said like, I'm sorry if I've been like a bad, sister-in-law or friend. Like, I feel like everybody has just been going through the motions for so long that like, I haven't even had any fun.
I don't think it's
really.
you.
Like things haven't been fun lately. It's just
Yeah.
everything
Well,
has kind of felt like
busy.
work. And she was like, no, me too. And I said, the more I'm learning about myself, like the more I feel like the pandemic environment makes it really easy to flake on plans because you're like, oh, it could be unsafe. Like we better do it another time. And for somebody like me, like I tend to want to flake anyway. So I have to push myself, I think, a little bit harder. But anyway, she was saying how friends of ours, close friends of hers are coming out for New Year's and they're going to be at her place. So we did make plans to go to her place for New Year's Eve. And I'm excited because I haven't seen these friends of ours in a very long time either. So it was nice to put something down and like have something in the future to look forward to because I don't think we're going to be doing much for Christmas. I think we're going to do like another restaurant situation. So that'll be really fun, but nothing like with other people that we know and love.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm doing anything yet because we haven't bought our return flight for Christmas. I know it sounds really irresponsible because after looking at the prices of tickets, I am really regretting that decision, but we just weren't sure. Like we originally wanted to spend like a full 2 weeks out there, but then we only had the Airbnb for like 10 days. So we're like, oh, well, should we just like maybe end up going to her sister? You know what I mean? But point is I don't have a return flight. So I don't know where I'm going to be for New Year's.
Risky.
Well, you just buy one. I mean, it just sucks because it's probably going to be expensive, which I wasn't thinking that they'd be as expensive as
I know. I looked because I was going to go home and I looked and I was like, whoa, this is even more expensive than it normally is. Like, no way.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Like for me to fly home, it was like in the $800 neighborhood. And I was like, no, we're not going to do this. We'll wait.
I'm
like the days surrounding it is like
wrong.
$250. And then it was like the
of
days I
course.
wanted to go for like 800. And I was like, yeah, no.
Like I was looking just to like get a gauge and like a one-way flight from Portland back to New York is like $800 around Christmas. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? But it wasn't like that.
Right.
Like if it was like that, where like the next day is 300, I'd be like, okay, fine. Like we stay a couple, like, so that sucks.
Oh, you're going to have fun though. I'm excited for you to go.
Hey, Kate. So someone in our Facebook group made a joke saying that you never finish books. So I'm just curious, have you finished any books lately?
So I believe the last Audible ad was talking about Blackout, and no, I haven't finished that one. I often don't finish books, but I don't feel bad because I'm just listening. I'm currently listening to a book on emotional childhood neglect called Running on Empty, and if you guys sign up to audibletrial.com/Seltzer Squad, you can get your first month for free and listen to books haphazardly like we do.
The best part about listening to a book on Audible is like it's kind of like a podcast. You can drop it at any time and pick it up anytime. So definitely use our promo code and get your first month free. Well, yeah, I also said to Cam, I'm like, we could also like, I'm already renting a car, but I'm like, she loves Twin Peaks. So I'm like, we could always drive up to like Washington and spend a couple days up there. So we'll see. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm trying not to stress about it because I definitely can make myself stress over things.
Sure.
But she hasn't been here, so we haven't been able to discuss anything. So I'm just going to not worry about it until she gets back, I guess.
Oh my God, tell me about your alone time. I'm so jealous.
It's been really nice. I'm at the point, the first like whole like week, I was like, this is great. Like, I'm fine. I was working a lot. And now I'm getting to the point where I'm like, okay, like I would like for her to be home. I just miss her.
Sure.
I have a hard time sleeping by myself. That's really where the problem is. And we're on a 5-hour time difference. So talking has been hard.
Sure.
Like also because it doesn't seem like her Wi-Fi is the best. She's on a pretty remote part of like a small island in Hawaii. And just she's been working or I'm working. So we haven't really chatted that much, just here and there. I think we FaceTime like 2 or 3 times, but only for like a minute. So yeah, I guess I just miss her, but it's been really good having time alone. It's been really, really good. But I've been digging myself over. I keep telling friends I'll tattoo them on my days off. So I worked this past Wednesday. I'm working tomorrow when these are days I would have had off. But I mean, what am I going to do anyway? I mean, it would be nice to see friends and do things, but I don't know. Maybe I'm like purposely sabotaging like any plans to be made because I'm like, oh, gotta work. So I don't know.
That's kind of like old Jess vibes. Like I'll work on all the minutes available.
Yeah, actually, you're right about that. Didn't really even think about that. I feel like the one thing that's like been bothering me about is just like, I'm over like living in the city, but I just, not that I want to live in the suburbs, but I feel like even when I was in Jersey City, I feel like things were like closer. You think that like you live in Brooklyn or Manhattan or whatever, you think that everything should be more convenient, but I feel like it's really not. Like,
no, logistically, it's like exhausting.
Yeah. And I feel like if I lived in like the suburbs, I could like take a day off or whatever, and I could like go to the chiropractor, get acupuncture, do my grocery shop. I could do like everything and still have like the second day off to myself. But I feel like in the city, going anywhere takes so much time. And it's just getting to me. Like, I don't know. It's just like infuriating, like not having time. And it's like, why am I even like living here? It's not convenient. You have no privacy. You're on top of your neighbors. Like you get smaller spaces for higher prices. It's just weird. I mean, like, yeah, it's great. There's culture and shit, but I've been living in my room or living room for the past 2 years. I could be doing this anywhere else for like a quarter of the price. So I'm just getting fed up with that, but I'm just really trying to focus on getting through the wedding and then worrying about moving after that. So I've been like doing some wedding planning, which is not fun. I hate it. It's not fun at all. Don't enjoy it one bit.
Your save the dates are cute.
Thank you. TJ texted me and said
we
that.
We love them. We have it hanging on
I
our
was like,
fridge. And we would we save our Christmas cards from the years before. So we were going through all of our old Christmas cards and we were like, I was excited about what you guys are going to do this year.
I know. I actually said to Cam, like, we dropped the ball because you've been gone. It's not going to happen because even if we do order some, we're going to be gone. I don't know, unless I like got the address to the Airbnb and had them delivered there and then shipped them from there. I don't know. I know I had actually it's funny that you say that because I had some ideas, like some funny ideas. We don't do anything serious in
Right.
this family. So it sucks for the people that are.
You should post
Can't-
your old Christmas card on our social media so
I
everybody
don't
else
know.
can see it. It's so good.
I just texted you.
Okay.
And this is something that it's not going to. And this is like something this is what I've been doing since I've been home by myself.
Oh my God, yes.
Do you
it looks
see
like
it?
you've been busy.
Yeah. So like for anyone who's watching our video, I ordered a bodysuit that is like a man's body. I did my makeup really bad. I gave myself extra facial hair, like I gave myself a unibrow and a mustache, and then I just had a photo shoot with myself.
I'm
Yeah,
so
I don't know.
jealous
I
of your
just-
free time. What the fuck?
It's so stupid. I'm just like, Cameron was like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, I took photos for you, baby." She's like, "What?" She's like, "Oh, I can't wait to see them." I'm like, "Okay." And then she's like, "Oh, okay." Like, I'm like, "Do you not like it?" I don't know.
That's
I
amazing.
don't think she appreciated
I
it.
think you should just send this one out to just close friends. Just
I
one-
know,
just a card from
just
you.
for me. And I did another one where
Uh-huh.
it was just my prop was just a Velveeta box. I don't know, man.
Oh, I'm glad you've had some
yeah.
alone time to rediscover your weird.
Yeah, I'm just in touch with my old crazy self. I don't know.
Have you had any like booze cravings or weird addiction?
Mm-mm.
I had like a weird
No.
during the week of Black Friday. I always got like a little like turned up because there's like deals, you know? Like I can definitely feel my
yeah.
like shopping addiction flex a little bit, and then I order a bunch of shit
Mhm.
and I'm returning most of it. But other than that, I felt kind of not balanced, but like fine, you know.
Did you do any
cravings.
Black Friday shopping or
Of
Cyber Monday?
course.
I didn't.
Ooh, you opted
was-
out.
So good. I was so good. I'm trying to work on my consumerism.
Mm. Okay.
I am.
I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how you said that.
Well, I know. Also, if y'all have been listening to the podcast since the beginning, the first like I don't know how many episodes, I'm just
Mhm.
like, and then I bought this, and then I bought like that. Was, like my transference of addiction
Uh-huh.
was from alcohol to projects
Uh-huh.
and shopping, and now I'm
But
just
like I
trying
love
not
you
to.
because you have very low impulse tolerance. So you would like literally buy stuff as you thought of it. You'd be like, and I bought it already. It's coming.
There have been times that you and I have been recording, and we like
Yes.
talk about something. I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm like sitting here like on Amazon buying
Mhm.
stuff. So yeah, you're not wrong. Like if you're reading a hot mess story, sometimes that's my opportunity to
Yeah.
put some shit in my cart.
Yeah.
No, not
Mine
that
is
I'm
more
not,
like I
listening.
think I don't shop all that often for myself, and so
yeah,
there's like
you
a few
don't.
times a year. I would say like once a quarter or something like that. Like you'll get the itch to buy some new shit for
Mhm.
yourself, and I'm like, oh, I need a new winter coat or whatever. I need a new pair of boots. So I
Yeah,
definitely
you
let,
really
let
don't.
loose.
Splurge on yourself too much.
Oh, I spend money like everybody else, but I think it's just usually not that.
Well, I feel
not on
like you've
myself
been
all that
really
often.
good the past 6-7 months because you
Mhm.
guys were planning on buying the house.
Yeah. Now it's
So-
like, who fucking cares?
Right. Because you're like, oh, well, that's
Yeah.
not happening. Yeah. I feel like the wedding, trying to save up for the wedding has helped get
Oh, I
me in
bet.
check a little bit. But it's going to be such a bummer watching that number go down.
Mm-hmm.
Like after like August 6th, I have all this money. August 7th, I'm broke ass bitch again.
Mhm.
But whatever. Yeah.
Have you been going
I'm
to
like,
therapy? I haven't seen Nance in like a while because I've just been too busy.
Really?
No, I like
Oh, yeah,
canceled on
no.
her a bunch of times.
I had her yesterday because we had to reschedule because I slept through my last appointment. I didn't like sleep through it. My appointment was at like 12 And at like 12:15, I woke up and had a text from her, and she was like, everything okay? I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. It was the one day since Cameron's been gone that I had no clients. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to sleep in. And I didn't even look at my calendar because I knew I didn't have any clients. I didn't even think about therapy. So I felt really bad. And I sent her money for the session. And she was like, well, I'm going to put that towards your next session. I'm like, no. I wasted your time. It's fine. Go play with your baby.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Hey, this is a weird question. Are you supposed to give your therapist a Christmas bonus?
I've never given her a Christmas bonus. No.
Neither have I.
I was talking about her in my therapy, in class, and we were talking about ethics, and I was saying that like at least 5 of our friends go to the same therapist. Like I know like probably 5 people that also see her, and I feel like that's gift enough. Like we've given her. You gave her me.
That's true.
And I gave her other people.
Yep.
So
I was almost gonna list the people. I'm like, wait, that's
we've given her. I think we've given her business. Yeah.
I know another mutual. I know another personal one. So we're good. I give her information out like all the time.
Merry Christmas, Lance.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Lance.
so that's it. I mean, I think that's it. Things are not really. There's no high or low really to report, which I guess is good.
I got my bar cart together.
What's on it?
Which I posted a photo of it. Let's see. I've got 3 bottles from 3 Spirits. I've got the Amass. I've got 3 bottles from Seedlip. I have someone that Cam got me and I never actually even have used yet. I got lavender simple syrup and stuff. You know how I am. I go, in waves, and this is going to sound so pathetic, but there's a girl on TikTok who makes, I think I probably told you this, her thing is called like Ash Pours drinks or something. And she does all these like Taylor Swift inspired cocktails. So I've been making some of those, but as mocktails. I love that. But it's so cute, the ones that she does. And sometimes I'll change it around. Actually?
But are they tasty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I kind of putz with the thing because I don't always have the same ingredients. And then I've been posting on our Instagram a little bit, some like mocktails and stuff when I make one. But
oh my God, we got this bottle of NA wine and it wasn't free. I can't remember. I don't remember what brand it was, and it was so awful. It tasted like fucking church wine. And you know me, I'm not one to dump something out. But I literally had to dump it out because I was like, this is so gross.
Oh, shit.
We cannot.
Well, maybe it's good that you're not saying the brand.
I have to be brand loyal to Free because they're my fave non-alcoholic wine. But I haven't even really been hitting that much. I just been kind of.
I do want to check out a place. It's called, I think, Minus Moonshine or Moonshine Minus. It's in Brooklyn, but it's like a liquor store, but all like NA spirits.
Oh, and the other thing I thought we should talk about is, did you watch The Maid on Netflix?
So I did, but I paid like close enough attention, but I did always have it on while I was doing stuff. Okay. But yeah, but I mean, I saw how
the story of her partner was a very real portrayal of like the development of alcoholism, because he didn't start out that way, and he didn't start off like being an abusive person, but I thought it was such a good portrayal. I didn't find it at all triggering, but trigger warning, I guess, to anybody. For
I didn't either.
Domestic violence and alcohol abuse, but I thought he did such a good.
Well, he doesn't actually beat her. He doesn't actually hit her, I don't think. So
no, but it like goes into the emotional abuse aspect of things. But I thought that he did. It just showed such a good portrayal of like somebody who doesn't necessarily think that they have a drinking problem, but it's escalating and ruining other parts of their lives. And then
her mom also, right?
And kind of like his struggle to try to quit, because obviously you see him do it a few times. So I really liked that, and I thought it was one of the most. It
was a good realistic.
Yeah, it was very realistic, and I also liked the opioid show, Dopesick. Did you watch Dopesick? It's so good.
Is it?
Yes, it's
I
so
haven't
good.
watched it. I've not watched that one yet.
It's about like the beginning of the opioid. It basically goes through the whole opioid crisis and like what happened and why things happened and like just the level of addiction. And it talks about Suboxone, which we've talked about previously that you and I both didn't
Yeah.
really know much about.
Mm-hmm.
And the show definitely taught me more about like why people use it, when to use it, you know, what kind of a drug it
Yeah.
is, and how it helped very many people get off of
Yeah.
opioids dependency. So
It's
yeah.
a slippery slope, that one, I think.
Yes.
It's a lot of gray area.
Yeah. So
Yeah, maybe I'll watch that tonight. There was something else I was going to watch. I can't remember what it was. So maybe I'll watch Dope Sick.
I think those are the only
All right.
things that I've watched like recently that were like addiction related. that
Related.
yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm going to kill this puppy.
What?
Yeah, I can't think of anything. My puppy is
Oh,
she's scratching at the door because she has to go to the bathroom.
Hmm.
So,
all right. Well, why don't you
well, I
go
guess
let her
that's
out?
a good time to wrap it up.
Well, if I don't see you before
Until we
then,
meet
Merry
again.
Christmas. Don't
Say
forget.
Merry Christmas. Be nice to yourself.
Don't forget.
Right? Hangover suck.
Hangover suck.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. Every review helps other listeners find us. Music by Dead Go West. Art by Kate Sander. For show notes and resources, check out seltzersquad.com.